What an amazing reception. We did it! We said we would end the chaos, and we will. We said we would turn the page, and we have. Today we start the next chapter, begin the work of change, the mission of national renewal, and start to rebuild our country. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, I don't know if you could tell, but I've rather enjoyed this campaign. But what I've loved most hasn't been the paddleboarding or the bungee jumping. It's been speaking to people here in Kingston and Surbiton and across the United Kingdom about the challenges they face and their hopes for the future.
It's not just disappointment with the Conservative Party. There is a massive gap on the centre-right of British politics, and my job is to fill it. And that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Service workers, thank you for your contribution to this important process. I'd like to thank all my fellow candidates for putting themselves forward, engaging in debate.
And I do hereby declare that Jeremy Terry is duly elected.
I think they need to hit the ground running. There's a huge amount of disillusionment with politics in general, and that is at the moment directed at the Conservative Party. But Labour won't be able to rest on its laurels for very long. It won't take long for them to become the subject or the actor that's responsible for low incomes, for high taxation, and like the lack of change. So I think that they really need to get started on that. I think they're aware of that, if that's any help. It's whether or not they're able to action their plans.
Good morning. I will shortly be seeing His Majesty the King to offer my resignation as Prime Minister. To the country, I would like to say first and foremost, I am sorry. I have given this job my all, but you have sent a clear signal that the government of the United Kingdom must change, and yours is the only judgment that matters, has returned. We have enhanced our standing in the world, rebuilding relations with allies, leading global effort. I have heard your anger, your disappointment, and I take responsibility for this. Communities and our country will now no longer sit in the House of Commons. Following this result, I will step down as party leader, not immediately, but once the formal arrangements for selecting my successor are in place.
Joining his wife. It'll be interesting to see. I don't think the British politics has made any sort of progress in the last 10 or so years. So it'll be interesting to see how Labour actually performs. If they don't, I think we'll get another change of government in the next election.
We've had a long period of spin in of not delivering, and I hope that the Parliament can get back to actually delivering good management for the country. That's what we need in this country.
Well, it's at that point that Keir Starmer becomes a Prime Minister of this country. They'll be invited to the Prime Minister.
I have just returned from Buckingham Palace, where I accepted an invitation from His Majesty the King to form the next government of this great nation. I want to say very clearly to those people, not this time. If you voted Labour yesterday, we will carry the responsibility of your trust as we rebuild our country. But whether you voted Labour or not, in fact, especially if you did not, I say to you directly, my government will serve you. Politics can be a force for good. We will show that. We've changed the Labour Party, returned it to service, and that is how we will govern. Country first, party second.